What's the deal, YouTube? Can't make this up. Checking back in with another video. As you can probably tell by the title, we just gonna hop straight into it, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all today how to change your battery. Now, a couple things you need when you changing your battery. You only need a couple of tools. You know what I'm saying? First of all, first things first, you need the battery. Bam! I got a battery here from my local parts store. Shout out Holbrook Auto Parts. I'm gonna have the link to them down in the description if you want to check them out. They, you know, they have very affordable parts, very good quality. So yeah, that's what you need. First things first, your battery. Second thing you need, set of socket wrenches. Now, the thing about these is you don't need like, you know, your typical $100 wrench set that's not gonna break. You know, you don't need the socket set that's, you know, it comes in a rolling you know, it comes in a rolling toolbox, like with a lock on it. Like, no, you're changing the battery, dude. Go to the store, get you a $10, $20 socket set. This thing was so cheap I don't even remember how much it cost. So, and you know, Craftsman's not, you know, crappy, are they? Comment down below in the comment section. Is Craftsman crappy? Because I have some Craftsman gloves and I used them, you know, I was doing my yard, and you know how you go to pick up the trash when you're finished. All I did was pick up my trash, dude, from my lawn, and my Craftsman gloves caught a hole. They got a hole in the index, in the middle finger. Like, what? All right. Third thing you need, a screwdriver. Because once you take your connectors off, you're going to need something to pry those things up off of the barb. So, screwdriver, anything that won't hurt your connection. So, I got a pair of scissors. I got a screwdriver in the back. You know, whatever floats your boat. Just, you know, just got to be careful. That's really all. That's all you need. Let's get started. First thing you want to do, you got your positive connectors and you got your negative connector. Positive is always going to be red. Negative is always going to be black. So what you want to do is get your socket wrench, your socket set out. Usually your battery is going to have a safety device that holds your battery down in place, you know, so when you're driving, or let's say you get into an accident or you hit a sharp turn, you usually have a safety device that's holding your battery down. So what I'm going to do is take this safety device off so we have access to the battery and it'll be able to move and I could actually pull it out. So my safety device is here. Has a little rod going from it hooks down here and it comes up and it screws in at the top, kind of like a sandwich. You know, it's grabbing the battery like this. When you tighten it down, you tighten it, you tighten it, you tighten it, you know. So we're gonna take this off. Boom. Boom. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. I shoot you down, bang, bang. Now, what this should do is be able to twist. Yep. Just move that to the side. See how it comes over on the top? And then you tighten it down and it holds the battery in place. So we want to get that off. That way we have room to work. The battery won't come out without that off anyway. So now we're gonna find, oh, and take your time with this, guys. If you rush, you could put negative on positive, positive on negative, should be all messed up. So make sure y'all taking y'all time with this too. It's just a battery. We don't have to rush or anything. I don't know why I'm trying to rush. Righty tighty, lefty loosey, man. Comment down below if you want to know my real name. Alright. I didn't take the bolt all the way off. I unscrewed it to the very end. Let's see if it'll let us take the connector off without taking the bolt all the way off, because I believe it just has to be loose enough for you to pull it up, right? Scissors. Oh man, I had the camera perfect. Hey, I was on. Scissors wasn't gonna work, so I got another tool. Just joking. Sorry guys, I'm really trying to get the best view for you guys. Like, holy crap. Alright, there we go. Check this out. And what do you know? Off comes connector number one. Make sure you move your connectors out the way so they're not touching anything metal. If you have to, mine comes with a rubber piece. I could put this rubber piece back over it. Move it out the way. Bam. Now connector number two, we're going to take off the negative. This battery is no longer live because I took the positive off first. Positive is what gives all your power. Your black is ground. So I always make sure, I try to make sure I take the red off first, which is your positive. That way your battery won't be live anymore and you won't be scared to get shocked or whatever. And there we have it, boys. Out with the old. And this is a Autocraft Gold. This battery has been in this car. This is a 2007 Ford Fusion. This is an Autocraft Gold. This battery has been in this car since this car came out the factory. So that shows you how good this battery is. And I'm just now changing it. It's 2019. So out with the old. In with the new. Once again, this came from Holbrook Auto Parts. Link will be down in the description. They're not paying me to do that. I just want you guys to know where to get affordable parts that are worth it, actually. That are actually worth it, you know what I mean? That looks like it's in there. Let's see. Goes this way. Make sure you pay attention to where your positive and negative sits. There we go. Now, I feel like I should put this on first. Let's secure it first, then put our connections on, because this is a new battery and I don't want any bull crap happening. One moment. Why did this wrench just get stuck? Okay, I feel like that's tight enough. We'll just tighten that down. Just making sure, that's all, guys. It's tight enough, but you know. Just making sure, just making sure. Alright, bring you guys over here with me so you can see what I'm doing. Now this is a new battery, so you're gonna want to you don't necessarily have to do it like I'm doing, but these trimmers are rubber, so it's not hurting it at all. Know what I mean? Hey! Know what I mean? Then you put the other one. Now we got both connectors on there. Tighten it down. Start her up. You got one bolt here. Tighten that down as hard, as tight as you can. You got another one on the ground connection. Tighten that as tight as you can. Make sure your safety battery holder, whatever you want to call it, make sure that thing is nice and secure. See, I gotta tighten that up some more. There we go. You want to give it a nice hard shake. Make sure. Now I'm gonna tighten her up. Tighten both of the connectors. Give her a start. Give her a crank, and let's see. Let's see if she starts. Sometimes your connectors might be bad too, and you gotta buy new ones, because when you tighten this bolt, your connector looks like this. When you tighten the bolt, it gets smaller and smaller and smaller. Sometimes right in the middle of that connector clamp, right in the middle, it'll be, stretched, or heat makes things expand. So it might not be connecting, and you might just have a bad connection. You might not need another battery. You just might need new connectors. So check that too before you buy another battery. Also check your starter, because sometimes, in some cases, a starter could cost less than a battery, depending on what kind of car you have. And last one. Tight, like a virgin. Now let's give her a crank. She lives